Okay, everybody, here we are with Robert. You got a fresh haircut and a fresh shave, hadn't you?
Yes, sir.
You don't quite look like yourself anymore. We've got Robert's new, brand new, first time we've ever used it, wheelchair ramp, and his brand new, pretty brand new chair. How's the chair working out?
Chair's working out great. We can go to the store, the post office, you know, the basic things up and down the road right now. So
that's a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
Are you getting used to how to drive it?
Oh yeah, the gears are getting it a little bit better, you know, because it's still 360 is different than one, you know, than half the steps, so right, left, because the joystick literally will go around in a circle.
Okay.
So it's just learning.
You able to get around on it okay in the house and stuff?
Oh yeah,
like that?
I can go, you know, through the house and it moves around, and we can back up now, and we can just make, you know, different types of turns and maneuver.
Okay.
And so we can almost even use it in restaurants because you don't run over everybody now.
Does one of your arms fold down?
Oh no, these are just, this is.
I saw one the other day, and the guy folded the arm down, and when he got in, and I just.
Oh no, this is great because this is the stability to help maneuver in and out of it like that.
Okay. So how the heck do we get you in the car?
Oh, no problem. That's actually be probably the easiest thing. Well, let me turn. Let me go down and turn around. Oh,
well, let me get out of the way.
So a lot of times I've got to be facing.
Okay. So it would be like this.
Yeah, so I will open the door. Biggest thing I'm learning is clearance spaces.
Yeah.
I have to learn how much I need to clear.
Okay.
Now, one of the greatest things about the chair is when I turn the power off, it's like applying the wheel brakes.
Okay. So it won't move now.
Correct. Without a lot of force. I mean, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so what I normally do is I figure out before I get into anything. Now, see, this is a little bit higher than a car would be.
Okay.
But so what I do is I go up. I use this other one just like a regular knee.
Yeah.
I grab.
That looked pretty good.
That
looked pretty doable.
Yeah, that's called transferables. So I'm good at transferables. And so that's
so
how
for me to get this on the ramp, I need to make it rollable.
Yeah, turn the power on, top switch.
Turn the power on.
Now, that joystick is just like a joystick. If you want to go backwards, you push it the way you want to go.
So I can...
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty easy. So I'm going to need to put the phone down to do that, but this looks like we're going to church this morning.
Yes, sir.
Oh, we're going to church this morning.
There you go. Thank you, everybody, for the prayers and everything. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Happy Feeders. Thank you, other concerned citizens out there in the universe. We appreciate you. And now I'm going to load this. Well, actually, I can show y'all. I'm going to let this thing down. See, I have to pull this little thing. We fold that down, and hopefully I'm going to drive that up on the chair. And then I'm going to have to strap it on there, I'm guessing, so we don't spill it along the road somewhere between here and there. Oh, the joy. See y'all later. Thank you. That's what we was worried about.
Okay.
So, let me...
Well, two things, right?
What?
So what you can actually go behind me and just sort of lift up a little bit with weight, and that should allow me to rise up. Just
so church yesterday, and when we got him here, he put his wheelchair on this little thing. When he got over to this part of the sidewalk, it just really crashed into this spot. And now I don't see a lot of water actually flowing across this. I believe I can fill that with concrete, and it's raining today. So I'm going to take dry concrete and spread it across here, lay it down, and let the rainwater wet it and let it harden that way. There's another spot up here. It's not nearly as big. I've got about a half a bag of concrete, and it is regular mixed concrete with the stones in it, but what I might do is grind it afterwards. Now, this looks like it could have been cut for a drain, but I don't see that water is draining here, and I'm just going to put a little concrete and smooth that over. I don't think it's going to matter because it's not like a big place where water's draining. So, get my gloves on, get my bag of concrete. First thing I'm going to do is get a broom. I'm going to sweep all this dirt and stuff out of here. I'm going to take it from there. It's raining. I'll probably just set y'all in the trunk of the car let you kind of watch me from a distance while I do this. Oh, the joy. It's going to be kind of a quick and dirty fix. I thought this was regular concrete, but I didn't find any rocks in it, so I may have bought some smoothing concrete and forgot I bought it, but that appears to be what this is, which is perfect. So then it won't have any rocks in it, and with it raining slightly and being as wet as it is, that should harden up just fine. Got one more little spot up here to do, and we'll call it good. This one isn't nearly as deep. Well, I ran out, but I pretty much got it. I would have liked to had another cup or two, but still, that's a pretty good fix. I'm going to walk away and leave it alone. I believe we have enough moisture to harden that. But it is raining, even though only slightly. That should still do. Okay, I could run to the store, get another bag of that, but the nearest store that sells that is, well, I don't know, we might get some at the local hardware store. I might go give it a try. So I ran up to the hardware store, got me another bag of this stuff, and the guy at the store, when he dropped it in here, he busted my thing. So I'm gonna have to carry that up there and split it open, get enough to fill that hole. So I think what I'm gonna do is take you all up here and set you down. I also got a spray bottle so I can spray some water on top of that, because even though it's kind of rainy-ish, it's not actually raining anymore, and I would like to have some real wet water sitting on top of that. So I'll put you here. You can watch from a distance while I carry concrete. I'm getting a little too old for concrete carrying, but I can still do it. Sometimes I pray while I'm working that God will give me the strength to do what needs to be done. I worked out an agreement. I shouldn't say I worked out an agreement, but I promise God, as long as He gives me the strength to work, I'll work to help others. And I'll also, that as long as He gives me enough money to give, I'll give to others who need it. So sometimes when I'm doing some of this work, either here or up at the safe house, and I feel like I'm just hooped, I just pray, okay, God, I need you to give me strength so I can do this. That's kind of how this was right here. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can do this without making too big of a mess. Hole in the bag too, on top of everything else. Now I'm going to try to spray a little water on it with this. Okay, I'm gonna call that good. I hope that dries okay and nobody comes along and walks on it before it hardens up. But we'll see. If they do, I'll come back later and do some more. Oh, joy. Got this stuff here. Okay, time has passed. It's hardening up pretty nice. Now I wouldn't want to run a wheelchair over that right now, but I like the way it's hardening up. I didn't expect to be completely smooth. In fact, I splashed some water on that before I left, and it did make that little print there, but that's okay. If I wanted it to be smooth, I could take like a rag and wipe across that, and that'd be soft enough on top for that to wipe off. But I don't necessarily. A little traction on that, especially where it goes uphill, is probably a good thing. And here we have, somebody has stepped on that. See the footprint right there? So, okay. And it didn't crush it or cave it in, so it's okay. Wanted to have a look at it, and it's actually starting to rain out a little bit, so it actually might help harden it even more. Which is okay. I feel okay about it.